Hello, guys. Welcome to Pageant Tidbits, your daily dose of pageant stories, training, trivia, and personalities. And for today's episode, guess what? I am going to share with you the time when I started my pageant training career. I know that it sounded self centered for some, but who cares? This is my vlog, right? But I promise you guys that this is going to be the first and only time that you are going to hear my story because on our next vlog, I'm going to feature the other pageant personalities aside from beauty queens because I think they also needed to be acknowledged and highlighted in this industry, right? Um, I guess the main reason I started with my pageant training story is also for my followers and my subscribers to get to know me a little bit better and for you to know who is the person behind the voiceover in my vlogs, right? So without further ado, let's get it on.
So I grew up watching the 1992 Barcelona Olympics with my brother. It was our way of bonding while spending time at home. So we were fascinated by countries competing in different sports and our love for geography, culture, and anything interesting about different countries started from that moment. It was also the same year in 1992 when I first had a glimpse of a TV spectacle. Girls wearing colorful costumes from feathers, ethnic garbs, and some huge fabulous outfits. It was Miss Universe 1992. I still don't have any idea what it was, but it gave me a sense of excitement just to see another event where different countries gathered to compete. I began to appreciate pageants, follow it every year, until finally loving every bit of it. However, it took me 21 years to finally be part of it. The year was 2013. I was still working for a BPO company as a communications trainer when a Facebook friend messaged me to ask what my job was and ask if I can help him train his beauty queens who will compete in the most prestigious pageant in our country, the Binibining Pilipinas. I took it as a sign of having a different environment since most of my weekends were for relaxing and going to see a movie. Not really to finally being part of the pageant industry. I thought it was only a one-time deal and I will finally go back to my regular programming after. I met Francis CALUBAQUIB who invited me to join the team. Tito Caloy Valera and the entire team were the people behind the preparation for two Binibining Pilipinas applicants. 21-year-old Prisma Pascual from Cainta Rizal and 20-year-old Mutia Johanna Dato from Isabela. And after the rigorous training with the team, one of them eventually won the crown of Miss Supranational Philippines 2013. Mutia competed in Miss Supranational in Belarus and won as the first Filipina and first Asian to win the title. Aside from our team back then, Binibining Pilipinas Charities Incorporated also provided trainings for Mutia to win the crown. After the success of Mutia, another victory followed by the end of 2013, courtesy of San Beda student Maris Mendoza bagging the Miss Campus World Crown in Malaysia. With Mutia's victory, my career in pageant training just flourished. International clients began inquiring about training, starting with our very first international trainees from Myanmar in 2014. Two girls were sent to the Philippines to get the training, Mamia No and Jusantar, who both won in their respective competitions, Miss Asia Pacific World in Korea, and Miss Tourism World Asia Continental title in Venezuela. One of my biggest achievements in my pageant career came quite early when a police officer from Tondo, Manila won the Mr. International title in Korea. He was the first Filipino to win the title. It was a new thing for the Philippine National Police that time, as he was the first ever in the police service to ever join a male pageant, and he became a social media and mainstream media sensation. Team Thailand came next with the winners of Miss Grand Thailand 2014. They also came to the Philippines for their training and all came back to Thailand with high placements. Sasi Sintawi placed in the top 16 of Miss Earth in Manila. Pla Tisdamrong won first runner-up in Miss Supranational in Poland. Ploy Wutayakorn won Miss Tourism Queen of the Year in Malaysia. And finally, Patraporn First Wang became the first Thai to win the Miss Intercontinental crown in Germany. Soon, the farthest country to ever travel to the Philippines followed. Miss World Guyana and Miss International Guyana took their trainings as well in Manila, with Rafia Hussein breaking a long drought of her country in the Miss World pageant in London by making it to the top 11 among 121 participants. Beauty queens from Malaysia, Mauritius, Guam, Canada, New Zealand, India, Hong Kong, Singapore, United Kingdom, and of course, the Philippines also underwent their trainings with us. The winners of Miss Nepal 2018 were considered to be the most accomplished in terms of their participation in the international pageants for their country. My team traveled to Nepal to provide trainings for Ronali, Mahima, Priya, Manita, and Shinkala. Priya was the winner of Best Eco Video and placed in the top 18 semifinals of Miss Earth, while Shinkala Katiwada won 2 awards in Miss World, Miss Multimedia, and the prestigious Beauty with a Purpose Award. And also, she placed as one of the top 12 finalists in Sanya, China. Finally, Manita Devkota was a dark horse during the Miss Universe pageant in Thailand. She managed to penetrate the top 10 in the said contest, the first Nepali to do so. My most recent trainees were Bianca Tirasin, Miss Universe Romania 2020, a heavy favorite for the title of Miss Universe in Florida, USA, Mr. and Miss Supranational 2021 duo of Shimal Kanaudia from Nepal and Sophie Gonzalez from Singapore, who both represented their countries beautifully in Poland. It's been 8 years now since I started my pageant trainings, and now I call it GOULDIAN Pageant and Events Management Services with my energetic, creative, and very supportive team. Aside from trainings, we are now offering pageant directing for both Philippines and abroad.
Pageants is a wonderful place to be part of if you know how to be appreciative of everything that comes from it. Even in the times of pandemic, nothing can really stop me from helping pageant candidates to get training. Even online trainings can be available. As they say, passion is energy, feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you. And for me, pageantry and training are what excites me the most. In the next Pageant Tidbits vlog, we are going to meet different people with the same passion I have. The Q&A trainers, the pasarela trainers, hairstylists, makeup artists, fitness trainers, fashion designers, and even doctors and dentists. All the important people behind the success of beauty queens and kings. So stay tuned and let's all meet them. That's it for today. For more pageant stories, trivia, training, and personalities, subscribe to Pageant Tidbits. Also like, share, and comment, and tell us what you like to see and discuss on our next vlogs. Until next time.